Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Oh look, Kitty's already here because she sees the Teletubbies. Say hello, Kitty. NOO would like to go say hello to Kitty. Ooh, Kitty's not sure what to think of NOO. It's okay, NOO. I don't think Kitty's met you before. Be nice to NOO, Kitty. The Teletubbies have a surprise behind their doors, and they want to share it with us. Let's move the Teletubbies out of the way and open the doors and see what our surprise is. Kitty's very interested as well. Oh, the doors are stuck. It's going to take some strong fingers to open them up. Oops, and we knocked all the Teletubbies down. Sorry, Teletubbies. We'll pick you up and sit you up again. Now let's grab our surprise. I see something red inside the doors. Uh-oh, Kitty is in play mode. Kitty, play with your little pink lamb, not with my arm. Sorry about that, Teletubbies. Let's look at your surprise now. It's a mini Etch-a-Sketch. It's so tiny, and it actually works. We can move lines side to side or up and down. And then you can shake it to make your picture disappear and you can start again. Let's open up the Tubbytronic Superdome. The Teletubbies want to use their slide. They're each going to come up the elevator. Let's get it ready. The Teletubbies have a special guest flying in. It's the Pink Garden Fairy. She's going to join them for some tea today. Let's set the table. Here's our hot tea. Be very careful. We'll keep a lid on and it'll keep the heat in. There is our sugar and cream. A teacup, and we need a little saucer underneath. Mint tea, my favorite. Thank you, Teletubbies. Goodbye. And off the fairy went. The Teletubbies are tired, so they each get into their beds and tuck themselves in. And thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today the Teletubbies and I are exploring the Teletubbies Playmat. Ooh, and look who's joined us. It's Kitty. Kitty loves the Playmat. Let's open it up. Kitty sees herself in the little mirror. Don't be scared, Kitty. Kitty has a big stretch. Let's explore all the things to see and feel in the Playmat. There's so much to see. Here are the little bunny rabbits. Their tails are super soft and cottony. Lala is playing with her ball. is it ever shiny. And Dipsy has his fuzzy hat. Right above Dipsy are fluffy, soft clouds. Oh, Dipsy has found a squeaky toy with all the Teletubbies pictures. There's a rattle for Tinky Winky. What's this, Lala? A hat? A ball? With a butterfly on the back? What's behind here? Another butterfly. Look in the mirror, Po. You can see yourself. Po, hey-o! Well, thank you for exploring with us, and thank you for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello, and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today the Teletubbies are exploring bugs outside. It's springtime, so there's lots out. Let's get started. Lala has found a spider. Shh, we don't want to scare the spider away. Hello, little spider. What are you doing? Tinky Winky, what are you looking at? Tinky Winky wants to show us what happened to our kale. We pulled it out of our garden because look, we found a whole bunch of little buggies crawling in our garden on our vegetables. Not good for our garden. So we're gonna put these little buggies away into a grassy area away from our garden. Dipsy says there's lots of bugs under this mat. Let's lift it up and have a look. Oh yes, creepy crawly bugs all over. They like to hide under rocks and stumps. And there's even some ants. Hello, bugs. Po has found some worms hanging in the air from the trees. Oh, the wormy is trying to grab onto Po. It's on your back, Po. Oh dear. He's crawling all over you. Ah! It's okay, Po. He won't hurt you. Look carefully. It's a dandy long legs. Bye, dandy long legs. Lala has spotted one more spider, and it's tucked by the watering can. And it's spun a web, and it's just hanging out, probably waiting for a bug to get tangled in its web. And thank you for coming to Tiny Treasures and looking for bugs with us. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye! Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today the Teletubbies and I are telling you the tale of Peter Rabbit. Flopsy, Mopsy, Cottontail, and Peter lived underneath the root of a very big fir tree. Their mother, Mrs. Rabbit, was going out. "Don't go into Mr. McGregor's garden," she said. But naughty Peter ran to Mr. McGregor's garden and squeezed under the gate. First he ate some lettuces and French beans. Then he ate some radishes. Mr. McGregor saw Peter. He chased him around the garden, calling, "Stop, thief!" Poor Peter ran into a gooseberry net and got caught by the large buttons on his jacket. Peter wriggled away, but he left his jacket behind. Then he hid in a watering can. Presently, Peter sneezed. Ka-shoo! Mr. McGregor was after him in no time. Poor Peter was lost. He saw a white cat with a twitching tail and crept past her. Suddenly, he heard the scratch-scratch noise of a hoe. There was Mr. McGregor, and beyond him was the gate. Peter ran as fast as he could, slipped under the gate, and was safe at last. His mother put him to bed with a dose of chamomile tea, but his sisters had bread and milk and blackberries for supper. Thank you for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye.
Tiny treasures and toys. Please subscribe.
Ayo! We are with the Teletubbies and they are having fun with whipping cream. It's a fun way to play and it's easy to clean up. Lala loves to jump in the whipping cream. Woo! Yay! How about we try and cover our Teletubbies using our Hello Kitty spoon and the whipping cream. Let's see if I have enough to completely bury them. Some on Lala's head. And another big scoop on Tinky Winky's head. Now Po, who's sitting down in the whipping cream. And Dipsy, who's wearing his hat. I think the Teletubbies are too tall to cover them in whipping cream. Let's lay them down. And then it's much easier to cover them all. The Teletubbies are hiding. I love to dip fruit in whipping cream. I love all types of fruits like oranges, apples, plums, What about grapes? Lemons are a little sour, but I like them in my water. I like green apples. And of course, we can't forget about bananas. The Teletubbies are buried under the fruit. Hello, Teletubbies. Can we get them out? Oh, they're covered in whipping cream. I think we're going to need to give them a bath. Time to clean up. I'll take the bowl to the sink and start the tap. The warm water has dissolved the whipping cream. Let's see if the Teletubbies are clean. Not a speck of whipping cream. They're all clean. We'll let our toys dry off and put them away. We always put our toys back when we're done playing with them. And thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. And thank you to all of our fans who've already subscribed to our channel. If you haven't yet subscribed, please help support us and push the red subscribe button. It's free. We need your support so we can continue to make videos every single day. Thank you. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today we're going to show you our Po toy collection. Look at how many red Po's we have. But one of the toys does not belong. It's Muno. Did you notice him? Muno, you're not a Po. Hi guys. Just stopping in to say hi. Let's start off by showing our little retro Po's. These are quite old and their legs go up and down and their arms go up and down and they belong to a set. We have a Po that has a hole in the bottom We know what that's for. Mega blocks. Let's build a tubby custard machine, and Po can sit on top of it. Here's our wobbly Po. She belongs to the stacking dolls. She goes back and forth, but she doesn't open like the rest of the Teletubbies. She's the smallest and belongs in the middle. This is our cookie mold Po. Let's do something fun with it. We'll make a Po in our sticky sand. This Po is a huge plastic hard Po, and on the bottom of her foot, it has a date. It says 1998. That means she's over 17 years old. Here's a wobbly Po that goes with our bath set. Her bottom is round so she doesn't sit up. And this is from my favorite collection, the Soft Velvety collection. The whole body's soft, and the top is bendy and rubbery. And here is a baby Po toy. The little green starfish goes back and forth inside her tummy as she wobbles. And here is our talking Po. Let's push the yellow button. And here's our soft, cuddly Pos. They're all squishy inside. And there's a scooter on her tummy, her favorite toy. And this has a clip you can put on your backpack. And this little one has a clip too. It's super small, and it's from Burger King from a long time ago. Here's our Po tin. It used to have candy inside. But let's see what's inside today. It's a little red Hello Kitty tape. Red, just like Po. Here's a Po that belongs to one of our Tubbytronic Superdome sets. And she has her own little scooter she fits on. The set also comes with a little bed that fits Po perfectly. Now finally, what you've all been waiting for, our big jumping Po. Oh dear Po, you got a little stain under your nose. We'll have to see if we can get that out later. Let's turn her on and watch her jump. And thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Say hello to Po, Lala, Dipsy, Tinky Winky. They're at the beach today. Let's set up our Super Tubbytronic Superdome. We'll open it up, pull down the flap, and there's NOO. We'll put the table, the tubby custard machine, put NOO over there, and we also have their tubby toaster. Tubby toast, tubby toast. Let's sit down and relax. It's a nice day at the beach. They each have their own little spot. Stay up, Dipsy. They just want to lie down. The Teletubbies must be tired. We better go to the water and wake them up. Look at what the Teletubbies found. It's a whale. And it's too close to shore. We better help the whale, Teletubbies. There we go. The orca whale is being released. Oh dear, the waves knocked down the Teletubbies. Bye, orca whale. The Teletubbies have now found an octopus. Oh, let's put the octopus back in the water, Teletubbies. The last animal is a crab. Be careful, it can snip you with its claws. It's a beautiful crab. We're finding lots of nice animals. Well, they're tuckered out and it's time for bed. Thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. It's freezing out, so we're going to make Teletubbies and NOO popsicles. And we have containers full of water. As you see, the thermometer says -5. That means it's below freezing. Let's stick NOO in the water first. Get in there, NOO. It's going to take quite a few hours to freeze the toys in the water. Now let's put some snow in to cool the water. Okay, Teletubbies, your turn. We'll put Lala in and Po. Tinky Winky. And let's make room for Dipsy. Dipsy will have to go on the very top. Let's add some snow to their water. And now we just wait. Now it's been just an hour and there's already a layer of ice forming on the top. We can break through it. It's on its way. Okay, it's dark out and I think the water is completely frozen. Yes, it's solid. It's time to bring them in and take them out of the containers. Since water expands when it freezes, it broke the bottom of the container. We'll have to recycle the container instead of reusing it this time. Let's see if we can get NOO out first. We ran them under some hot water and now they are ready to come out. Look at the Teletubbies suspended in the ice. It looks so neat. And there's Po's foot sticking out the top. Let's get NOO out. Look at NOO. His back end is sticking out of the ice. And there's the front of NOO, fully suspended. Now we're going to slowly watch the ice melt. But we need to use our Teletubbies pan so that water doesn't go everywhere. We're going to use time-lapse to show you the ice melting. I'm going to pour some hot water on to speed the process. And who gets curious in these situations? You can see Kitty's head popping in and out. Silly Kitty. Now they're really starting to melt and move around. They're sliding around on the pan. It takes a long time for the ice to melt. Hours. Time-lapse is just a picture every few seconds. Well, NOO is almost out of the ice. Half of his body's in. And look at the Teletubbies. There's Dipsy. His face and his hand are out of the ice. And only Poe's ear and top of her head is out of the ice. And look at Tinky Winky. He's almost out. And Lala only has one little piece of ice to melt before she can break free. It's always a fun little experiment. Thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today the Teletubbies and I are making yummy cinnamon buns. We've buttered this dish so the cinnamon buns won't stick. Let's open up the package. Oh, I can already see the cinnamon buns. We're going to take them apart and put them in the pan. Oh, and guess who smells the cinnamon buns? Kitty. She always smells the food. No, Kitty. There's our first cinnamon bun, and we put it in the dish ready for baking. There we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cinnamon buns, and there's the icing. And we'll put that on after they're baking. In the oven they go. While we're waiting, let's do a magic blooming flower trick. Let's open it up. Wow, look at the beautiful colors. Purple, pink, yellow. Watch this. And it blooms into a more beautiful flower. Look at all the colors. I think the cinnamon buns must be ready. Oh, they are baked to perfection. I can't wait to try one, Teletubbies. First, we add the icing. We squeeze it all over. Lot of icing. Now it's time to put one on the plate. Look how squishy and warm they are. Let's take a piece off. Ooey gooey. Well, thank you for baking with us today. And thank you for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye.
Come to Tiny Treasures today. I'm going to show you Makka Pakka and the Teletubbies. And so she's just sleeping in my bed. Do you know?
Makka Pakka's in your bed, I think.
Oh, I'll go check. Ah! Why did you wake me up? Because I want to tell you something. I'm tired. Oh, so can you please just go away? Okay. Welcome to
Thank you.
for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye.
Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today the Teletubbies have discovered some wonderful surprise. Hello, Teletubbies. La la. Tinky Winky. Dipsy. Paul. What have you discovered, Teletubbies? just looks like something sticky, something squishy, and something glittery. What are we going to do with this goo? We can make it flat, like a pancake. We can make it into a ball to play with. We can make it into a snake. Or a caterpillar. Or we can make it into a heart. Or how about we make it into a little tower? Isn't this funny stuff? Wow! Teletubbies, have you ever found a quite neat treasure today? Thank you for sharing with us. And who would like to hold the ball? Dipsy! Be careful it doesn't stick to you. It's sticky icky. And thank you for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye.